What is going on, everyone? My name's Boyd and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning on the right side of the map in the blue color. Playing a set is Safe from Death. His opponent today in the red color playing as Oranos is Tickle. The map is Midgard and this is the finals of the DOD Kilty Spring Smurf shebang. Spring Smurf shebang. I like it. We're changing the title. It's actually just the Spring Smurf tournament, but we like alliteration here because it's hard to say, but it's not even alliteration, I guess. That's one different starting sound with the sh. But what can you do? Now, Safe from Death over here. Losing that first game bitterly. It was a really close game, but unfortunately could not hang on there. And Safe from Death, he's looking for the second dock, maybe? Okay. And spamming out the fishing ships. Lumber camp going up. Fairly interesting. But we'll see what he can do. Normally the build order here for set is 4 villagers food, 4 villagers wood, 4 villagers gold, and then you put more villagers onto wood until you advance. It gets you up at about 5:30ish or 5 minutes if you go with only 4 villagers on wood. Get you less fishing ships but more docks. And a faster advance time and more aggressive. For Tickle, I don't think I've ever seen a Oranos player go anything except for fast classical age here, a 430. I'm interested to see, is there any sort of like boom build orders for Oranos? Like, can you do a 5:30 or 5:15? Should be, yeah, it'll be 5:15 advance time with 20 fishing ships. Because surely that will be better than just a 4:30 here. I think like we should do some investigation into Oranos on this map, on these like boomy maps, because 4:30s definitely aren't the way to go. But we'll see what happens. What Tickle comes up with. It's looking like the 4:30 here with 2 villagers on wood here and going straight to the food, not getting an extra gold mine or gold villager at this point does indicate that that's probably what's going to be happening. Safe from Death on the other hand, 5 villagers wood. That's 1 extra. This means that if you go 5 villagers on wood and then start getting your gold, it puts you slightly behind on your advance time, but you get slightly more fishing ships out. So I prefer to get the fishing ships out a little bit later, still get the same amount, advance a little bit faster, but let's get you out the fishing ships a little bit earlier and advance a little bit later, which is a bit funny to think about, but it's kind of how it works. And we stop with, always going to go 5 villagers gold as well. So that's temple goes up a little bit quicker, docks come out a little bit faster, but your advance time is very, very late, unfortunately. So it's going to be like a 5:45 maybe, or even 6 minutes from Safe from Death, it's looking like. Tickle, on the other hand, 4:30 advance time with Prometheus scouting around with his oracles. And is he still building fishing ships? Yeah, he still builds fishing ships. So this 4:30, it's aggressive, but I don't think it slows down your fishing ship production. I just don't think you get out that many by the time you hit the classical age. So I'm wondering, I do wonder if it would be better to try and do like a double dock archaic age 5:15 advance time, because then you can get more fishing ships out while you're advancing as well, and potentially get out 20 fishing ships, which is kind of the same sort of boomy build order that that like an Egyptian or a Zeus does, and have the same sort of advantages that they have there. Now we've got Safe from Death still going for the food here. Tar coming up. 4:25, not actually that far behind, but did cut 10 seconds of training time on a villager there to do it. Still gathering from food here. This kind of indicates that he wants to go for a fast heroic here. You can get a super fast heroic with set even on a land map, you can get like a 6-minute fast heroic here, but on a water map with the extra fish to help out, you could probably go fast heroic at like, yeah, you could probably go like 5:30 even fast heroic. Nah, that doesn't seem possible. It'd be like a 6:30 with the delayed classical age as well. But we'll see what he does. He is throwing down a monument to the villagers as well. And we have the Hyena of Set scouting around. Second dock up. Now Bareem coming out for Tickle. You can see he's lagging behind on some sort of resource here. Probably on the wood. He's got a lot of villagers on gold here with 4 villagers. And he's also making Murmillo and Terma already going at him. Barracks coming up for Safe from Death. This is interesting. I'm not sure about the barracks here. Like, what do you... Oh, okay. I mean, there was that game that Magic played against Chemo where he did a massed up army, and then when Chemo went out of his base to attack him, he's shifting sands into the enemy base to try and take down the town center. We do have a temple and a military barracks trying to defend here, but the manors are not on top of the town center, so it's kind of an open strategy to do. We do see the watchtower getting picked off here. Hero Murmillo here, but I guess the other thing is he needs to defend against this attack somehow because his gold mine is super out of position here. And the villagers get pulled off. And they jump back into the town center. And what's he going to do here? I'm pretty sure there's not a lot he can do. Just spam out the units and then go for that. Yeah, he is doing it. There's the vision. He's going to go for this town center here. This is very all in, and I'm not sure. Oh, he didn't go on the top side either. Shockwave immediately. Trying to pick off these units. Pharaoh gets picked off immediately. Nice micro from Tickle. Going to be picking off that Pharaoh there. I'm not even sure if he's going to be able to get the town center at this point. Half his villagers not attacking it. Hero citizens back over here. The rest of the army from Tickle coming in to defend against this push. And with the Wadget also attacking the town center instead of attacking citizens, it's going to be difficult. But running out of wood here, and Safe from Death taps out. GG, well played by Tickle. I think this was ambitious to say the least. But I think there's merit to this. With a gold mine this exposed against Oranos here, I reckon... I mean, I said this before the game, but there's a pretty famous game that King played against Magyar back in 1.03, where on Highland, which is a very specific map, very similar to how Midgard plays out as well, but on Highland, where King took down Magyar's town center before Magyar got Classical Age. And the Classical Age was I believe it was a 440. So it was supposed to be a 440 from the top of my head. And Tickle went 432. So it would be really close, but you can do this advance time at like 330. You don't build a dock, and you just go for a 330 advance time, and you shift into your opponent's base, try and take down their town center, build out mercenary as well when you advance, and you go for it. And because the town center is a lower HP, I reckon you could take it down and just get wins here with set. So I would be... I'm not saying it's something you should do every game, because I'm sure if somebody is expecting it, then they can just defend by putting a temple, a house, a granary, or economic guild. Make it a little bit difficult, but I reckon it would be it'd be pretty interesting to see if it would work as a variant strat. But we'll play it by Tickle, gets another win. We'll go on to game number 3 really shortly. Thanks for hanging out.